Live from Las Vegas, Fox 5 News This Morning starts right now.
A local man is recovering after being infected with the West Nile virus. It's the first confirmed case of the season. Fox 5's Elizabeth Watts has more on how people are now being urged to take steps to prevent mosquito bites because, as we've learned, they can be deadly.
The victim had a severe form of the illness that eventually affected his brain or his spinal cord. We are told he is recovering, but since there is no cure, everyone's told to be on alert. Mosquitoes buzzing around and carrying West Nile virus. They get it from infected birds and transfer it to humans. So far, they've been discovered in 16 zip codes, but
no matter where in the valley you are, it's safe to assume that the virus is in the mosquito population.
Devin Rahman with the Southern Nevada Health District says they routinely check for the virus in places known to have high mosquito counts, like the Wetlands Park. There's been one confirmed case so far this year, a local man over 50 years old. He contracted a more serious form and developed meningitis.
That's generally who's going to contract the more severe form and have a harder time recovering from that, because oftentimes they have other comorbidities, that just make them sicker than a younger person.
For those bits, sometimes there are no symptoms or very mild symptoms like fever, headache, body ache, but in some cases the virus can cause severe illness or death, and the symptoms may not show up immediately.
A lot of flu symptoms. Mostly we see the flu that just doesn't go away. Symptoms will last up to 2 weeks. They can last up to months, where they just feel very achy and they just feel run down.
Dr. Sunita Kalra says there's no specific treatment, lots of fluids and rest, but early intervention is key in the more serious forms,
which involves the brain and can cause meningitis and encephalitis, severely high fevers, and a lot of times when it affects the brain, it's really hard to get a grasp of.
And again, fortunately, that local is recovering, but this is an important reminder for everyone to take those precautions. Use an insect repellent when you're outside, one containing DEET. Wear pants and long sleeve shirts when you're outside as well. Even though it's hot outside, try to wear some light colored clothing. That might help. And avoid being outside when mosquitoes are most active if you can, which is at dusk and dawn. Elizabeth Watts, Fox 5 News, local Las Vegas.
Well, last year, 9 people were infected with the virus. 2 of them died.